What's up, guys? It's me, look here, and today I'm gonna do a story time of how I broke my collarbone. Anyway, so let's get into that. But first, I just want to speak about how I'm coming back to YouTube, and this will be the first video that I'm coming back to YouTube with. Anyway, that's enough talking. Let's get into it. My lord.
How's that one guy over here? Look,
Yeah, what's up?
I have sticks.
Alright, so yeah, guys. So,
If you want to do balls, you can also do sticks.
Can someone teach me how to wall run?
so
Oh, I can
the
easily teach you that,
so
buddy.
I'm actually just
I
like
can teach you how to do that.
When you're
Hey, good. Can we go into a cave?
okay, so actually, I was actually just going on with my normal day. I'm actually bunch right now. I was actually just going on with my normal day,
Now I'm gonna do without. Can you teach me?
and I saw my friends
I do not know how to
at the
teach
field,
somebody how to walk on.
so I went over.
Wall run.
They were doing this thing where they're falling over on purpose. So I tried it, but I didn't realise there was actually a wire there. So as I went to do it, I've actually come over and tripped, and I've like really hurt myself. So as I've done that, I've gone back to my house, obviously. I've told my mum,
you know how to walk climb already?
and she was like, okay, maybe you've just like bruised or sprained your
Kind of
arm like really bad or pulled a muscle.
You're going way too
So
much
she was on
faster,
call with
like,
my nan at the
in
time.
the
So
middle. Try to,
my
like,
nan said,
keep yourself a bit
stop
more
being a
balanced.
baby.
And like, instead of just
But-
doing it very
So
fast, you should try
so
to
my mum told me to go
stick to the
to
wall a bit,
have a
and then
sleep,
keep going.
and
After you like
I took a sleep, and as she done that, as I've done that,
and you keep going.
I woke up about an hour later, and it was still hurting. So my mum took me to the hospital.
Yeah, you're doing great. You're doing great.
In the same lobby
And then, oh. Keep up.
Hey,
Ow!
Can you come give me tips for running? Cause I'm on regular.
Yeah, so as I was doing that, yeah. So
I
she
may
took
teach you
me to the
how to do this. Okay.
hospital.
So when you're up here, it gets kind of harder. But then you want to like, look, push back, like, act like you're like pushing someone behind
She
you.
took me to the hospital, obviously,
And
and
like catch yourself at the
and
same
then
time.
dancing.
What do you?
okay, God, and then she was like, before she took me to the hospital, she said, okay, something doesn't look right.
Are you projecting?
So, well, no, something isn't right. So she took me to the hospital, and
That always works. They always leave.
Bro, I was just trying to
like,
do
as she's done this, we had to wait like 4 hours for a doctor. So,
How to learn birding on here?
so 4 hours later,
I can't do walls with short runs.
I've got into a doctor,
Finger
No, look, if you just practice, it'll be so much better.
and the doctor
No,
took
he
him,
doesn't. I don't believe
said,
that.
oh well, you might need an X-ray for that. So I've took it. So they've done an X-ray.
Sigma Ohio's.
You gotta stretch your arms out like.
Yeah, they've done an X-ray, and
I don't want to hit a pouch.
I've pretty much, they pretty much said, yeah, nothing's wrong.
Nice, dude.
Actually, we had to go wait in the waiting room just in case. And the doctor looked at it again, and he had to zoom in. Turns out my collarbone was 1 millimeter away from snapping in half.
Push yourself a bit out, which means
And-
you gotta stretch your arms out gradually
So I was in a
as you get up.
like a arm thing to hold up my arm. So
You're going
for
forward.
10 weeks,
You can start with the Lucille, then
and
use
obviously
one
I
arm,
was in school at the
because one
time.
arm is way more
So-
consistent.
As I've done
Like
this,
every little kid's
as I've done
It's
this,
like
when
and then
I was in school, so I had to use an iPad
and then he put on this new match.
in school
And then you just like get this
because I couldn't write because it was my right hand,
big motion.
so my right
oh my
one,
gosh.
and I could not move. Look, I could not move my hand.
It's like
I was
this.
stuck at home for what,
I
2
recommend you
weeks?
did that at
Something like
first
that.
before you try
And
to
then
Okay.
means
I
that
see you're
like,
going in
on the
like
butt
very
cheeks,
full
So as
circle.
I've done that,
Sorry.
hold on, hold on. I'm just gonna put the words on the street.
Because you just wear
As I've done that, I've pretty much
and there's a
there
butt
for
cheeks
2
cosmetic comes
weeks.
to the game.
It's
It's
really
called
good.
so you're
butt
doing
cheeks.
like circles, consistent circles,
So
which
yeah,
won't work. You gotta hit
I
straight
think
down.
that's
So you
I
like
think that's
kind of
quite long now.
keep
So
going inwards to the wall.
bye.
Like this.
Then you can buy
Straight
the
down.
illustrator badge for